What's going on, people? It's Irish Gunner HD here. You can call me Irish, and I got Battlefield Premium today. I had a long session with the IAR guys on the new maps, and I just basically want to give my thoughts and some kind of feedback on them. The maps themselves are gorgeous. They are really well designed, really good looking. The the map design itself, in terms of like the layout and the routes that you can take and stuff like that, is perfect. They couldn't have gotten it any better, I don't think. The only slight complaint as far as the design goes, I would say, is scrap metal. That map, it's kind of clusterfucky, which is a word that it's a term that I've coined for that map. In particular, it's just there's a lot of like machinery and scaffolding and just lots of stuff, and it's just there's a lot of stuff there, but again, it's probably one of the best looking maps, just because of how really cool and gritty and stuff like that it is. But yeah, so as far as the design goes, all 3 or 4 of the maps, I can't remember exactly how many there are. I haven't completely gotten used to the names and the which one is which and stuff like that, but I think when playing Conquest Domination on Zebra Tower in this game, Zebra Tower or Operation 95. I think this is Zebra Tower, yeah. So yeah, as far as that goes, the map design and stuff like that, it's you'll see a lot of me just kind of running around getting used to the map. This is actually my first game of the Conquest Domination on this map, so I didn't know the map. I was just kind of running around looking for people. But yeah, so that's as far as map goes, and the maps go. Anyway, the mini map, you'll notice if you pay attention to the mini map, as you go through the levels, it fades through each level, which I think is really cool. Certain areas of the map, it only shows you certain parts of the map on the mini map. I'm saying map a lot, but I kind of have to. So yeah, the mini map changes based on the level, which is kind of obvious, but the way it's done is really cool. Like, it's something that I haven't seen in the game before. Although there is kind of a weird thing with it where enemies won't always show up, which is kind of weird. You can be kind of standing like around like with a wall between you and another guy who's firing his gun. Like, you can actually physically hear him, but he won't show up in the minimap. And like, I've seen it where they haven't actually, like, I can tell that they haven't got suppressors on or anything like that. It's just some kind of glitch, and I don't know whether it's on purpose or not. So yeah, so be aware that like enemies aren't always going to show up on the map, for the minimap, for some reason. And I don't know if it transcends to the original maps. It could just be the new maps. I'm not sure yet. I haven't actually had a look yet to see, but definitely on the new maps at least, there's some weird problems with people, mainly on the enemy team. Your own team does show up, but the enemy team doesn't always. So I don't know what that's about, but yeah. As far as how it plays out, for now, for the first couple of days, it's gonna be just explosive spam, M320s and grenade launchers and rocket launchers, RPGs and SMARs and stuff, and C4s, and that's purely to do with the assignments. Like, you can see me here using C4 for the first time ever. I never ever use C4s. It's just never been something that I like. It takes too long to throw them out and arm them, and usually you kill yourself because you can't get away in time, as you've seen once or twice already in this video. But yeah, so for the first while, I think it's just going to be a lot of a lot of explosive spam. That's just purely because of the assignments. I'm sure once most people unlock all the assignments, the weapons, that will kind of just disappear. And as you see me failing with a grenade, that's something I do quite often. I'm pretty bad with throwing grenades. What else is there? I have just some notes written down here. As far as the assignments themselves go, they're good. They're really good. They're pretty easy overall. The hardest ones would be probably the EOD bot one, but I achieved that. I got the EOD bot in less than 5 minutes, an EOD bot kill, so that's not too hard. The RPGs was a little harder. That took me 2 or 3 games to get to 20 anti-tank rocket kills. So they're good. They're pretty easy overall. There are some difficult ones, like I said. But they're good in the way that they make you use weapons you wouldn't usually. Like, you have to, there's certain achievements where you have to use like heavy machine guns and light machine guns and stuff like that. So that's a challenge for people that are like me, that are used to using like M16A3s or I don't know, A91s or QBZ95s or whatever. Having to use the LMGs and stuff like that it's different, but it was fun at the same time, because it gives you a new experience playing on these tight maps with LMGs. It's definitely a different experience than playing on something like Caspian Border with an M16A3. Excuse me. There's you pick up very quickly where the main action areas are, like the main focus of the battles. I would probably go into more detail on them in individual videos. I've got a good few games now, like quite a few games lined up. I say a lot. I don't know, maybe just because I'm still not quite used to the whole talking to myself thing. But there it goes again. Yeah, useful weapons, I would say, is anything really. Like, you can't, like, they're not so tight as it's like you have to use. Like, I find when I play Call of Duty, you have to use SMGs, or you don't get anywhere. But whereas in this, I was using like smalls, sniper rifles, the M417, stuff like that. But my recommended setup would be the MP7 with the heavy barrel, the laser sight and the Cobra sight. That would just be like my go-to setup. But yeah, I'll do some kind of more detailed stuff on like map to map, which weapons suit which part of maps the best and stuff like that in further videos. But that's it for this one. So thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so, because there will be more content coming soon in the next day or two. And yeah, please leave the video a like if you thought I was entertaining, and if you enjoyed my overusage of the word so yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.